One of the questions I get asked fairly often is, how do I make stockings to go on the doll's legs before putting the shoes on? And I'll show you how I do that in this video. I start with the leg part of my doll, and as you can see, this one doesn't have a heel on it. I'm going to put the heel on later after I put the stocking and the shoe body on. So I have my doll legs. I have a piece of fabric that's about, I'd say, just under 2 inches by 3 inches. And this is just white lawn cotton, which works really well. Glue doesn't seem to seep through it too badly, and it's very lightweight and flexible. And it takes glue very well, so you can seam this in the back easily. You're going to need scissors, and I use tacky glue, just plain Aleene's original formula tacky glue, to put the fabric onto the leg. I'll take the leg from the doll and just make sure I have enough fabric. This almost always works, the 2 inches by 3 inches. And so what we're going to do is smear glue all over this leg, and then we're going to tighten the fabric onto the leg like this, cut little notches, and that will give us some flexibility to work the fabric tightly to the leg. So I'll take my Aleene's tacky glue and put some tacky glue on the leg, a couple of beads, and take my finger and start to smear that glue on the leg of the doll. And continue to smooth it on until you can barely see it. Then you might want to clean your fingers a little bit. Grab your piece of long cotton and work down the front of the doll leg and center that piece of long cotton onto the doll leg. You want to make sure that the weave of the fabric is going up and down with the shin of the leg. And just press that in to the doll's leg and start working the fabric around. It should grab pretty easily, especially with this Aleene's tacky glue. It's really good stuff. So you'll see I'm pulling it, and with my scissors I'm going to start just making notches so that this fabric can work around the foot a little better and will be able to be stretched and get a lot of these wrinkles out. So here we go. I'm even going to cut off some of the excess here, and I'm going to start pulling it and just working it. You won't get all the wrinkles out, but the more you work it and pull it and notch that fabric, get the excess off, you're going to get most of it out. If you have a place that wrinkles badly like that, just pick it up and rework it. So you can pull it right off and rework it again. I'll go around to the back, and right where the heel turns into the leg, I'll just cut a release notch here to make my fabric easier to work with. So I'm going release notch right up to the doll's leg, and it's starting to look like a really nice stocking on the leg. Pretty happy with that, and I will cut off this excess fabric here at the toe, and I'll cut it off around the foot like this. All right, and if you want, you can take a little more glue, and this is always fun. While you're waiting for your glue to come out, it's a way to sweep away your excess fabric. Okay, so take the glue and just kind of put it on the bottom of your shoe, and you can tack that excess fabric down. Okay, once you've gotten that far, go ahead and open this back up a little bit. And what you want to do here is just put some more glue down the back, down where your seam of the tights are going to be, or your stocking's going to be, and I'm going to get it on the fabric and I'm going to get it on the leg. Watch what I do here. I take my fingernails, aren't they pretty? And I start to work the fabric together at the back of the leg, down the back center seam of the leg, and pushing it together, working it down, pushing it together, coming up here, flip it over, and I do the same thing to this side, working it down, pushing it together, and then I'm going to cut some release cuts so that I can work it a little bit more. And those release cuts go right up to the sculpted leg. Get that as tight as I can get it. I work my fingernail there. If you want, I suppose you could work a needle tool or some other kind of tool if you didn't want to get your fingernails messed up. My fingernails are so bad, I just don't worry about it. Okay, then when you get to this point, set it aside and let it dry. All right, so it's dried, and what I'm going to do is take my scissors, and sometimes I like to use these curvy scissors, you can see here, and I will start to just trim this up as close as I can. All right, let's go in with the big boys first. You can see I'm trying to get as close as possible. I'm going to come around the top and take that off. Okay, then I'm going to take my needle tool and just roll over that seam to get it nice and flat. And there you have it, a really simple way to make an 18th or 19th century stocking. It'll work on Tudor people, it'll work on Renaissance people, and it's just an all-around great stocking for miniature dolls. I hope you liked this video and found it helpful. If you did, please subscribe to our channel and give us a like. I'm Sherri Colvin, and I'll see you in the next Tiny Tailor Workshop. Bye-bye.